motherfucking sunshines. Alright, good morning, fuckers. Back on the road, man. A little different story this morning than last evening. Had a pretty good sunset over the lock over there last night, but we are in the middle of a cloud right now. It's misty, drizzling right now, and it's like that in all directions, so I don't foresee it clearing up anytime soon. And we are heading up in elevation, so who knows, maybe we'll get above the cloud. Over the next 3 miles, we're heading up over we're getting about 1,000 foot in elevation. So that should be interesting. So the plan for today is we will be coming up on a smaller town in about 18 miles. And I got enough dinners and shit to make it to Ullapool, which we should make it there in about 2 days in the morning or 2.5 days. But since we're passing through this small town, I might as well stop in there and grab a few candy bars and shit just to make the next couple days a little bit easier. So since that small town is 18 away, that's what I've been doing the last few days. I don't see why we can't do that today. So the plan is either camp just before that town or just after, depending on terrain and how fast I'm moving today. So if I camp just before there tonight, I can head in the morning, grab a few candy bars. There's a cafe, so maybe I can grab a coffee and then push on it from there. If I'm hauling ass today, then we'll and when I make it there before the shop closes, I'll just go ahead and do that this afternoon, and then we'll push on just past that town and camp. So that is the plan. We're sitting about 47 miles to Ullapool, where I'm going to take a zero, and about 147 miles to the end of this trail at Cape Wrath. All right, well, let's get pushing. We'll get nice and wet. It's going to be a great fucking day. Oh, holy hell, that was a shit show up there in elevation, man. I mean, that's all that shit up there, that's where it came from. Once you got up top, I mean, the mist turned to rain real fucking quick and real strong wind gusts. I lost the trail at that point. If there is a trail up there, I really don't know, but I didn't see a trail, and my visibility was like 30 feet, so I kind of just checked the map real quick, picked the direction, and just started following that general direction. Once you get over the top, close to 2,000 feet, then the trail kind of reappeared on the backside. But by that point, you know, when you're hiding downhill, it's just some muck fucking slip and slide. My tread on my shoes are about gone, so it's just like I took a spill, fell right on my ass, and I missed my trekking pole, landed on my arm, and I hyperextended the shit out of it. I'm lucky I didn't break it, but that was a close call. But then once you got down here below the clouds, it's actually nice down here, so it's a little windy, but oh, it feels good to be back down in elevation. We're on this road right now. To be honest with you, I wouldn't mind walking this fucking road the rest of the day, because after that, I'm over those fucking conditions, man. All right, I got some easy walking. Hopefully we'll walk for another couple hours probably and stop and get some lunch, man. I got caught in a monsoon, man. Yeah. It was just misting coming down that dirt road. Once I got to the bottom, it's a complete whiteout out there. Can't see shit. At least I got some tree cover here. Not completely sheltered by the rain, but I'll sit under my umbrella, see if this shit passes. It's coming down, man. I got like 13 and a half, so I got to go up in elevation one more time, which is the main reason I don't want to do that shit now. And I think it's only like 600-foot climb. Get up over that, then we're downhill to that town, and I'll probably end up camping just outside of that tonight. That way I can head in the morning and grab a coffee, maybe dry out, and charge some shit, buy a few candy bars to get me on next day and a half into Ullapool. Holy shit, man, it's miserable. You can't enjoy it out there. You can't see the mountains. It's just completely white out. This is the bad times right here. It's cool looking back at when you survive shit like this, but when you're in the midst of it, man, it fucking sucks. All right, we'll check in later when we start moving again. Oh, dry. Finally, man. Jesus Christ, that was an afternoon. Got my evening coffee going, thank fuck. Always a treat at the end of the day. Well, it started raining this afternoon, as you saw. I don't know, I couldn't film that much. My camera got completely soaked. I'm shocked it's still working. But the rain just got worse and worse and worse. I took a break in those trees. Had a window of opportunity where it wasn't raining, but it was windy as fuck, where I did that last climb. And then when I started the descent 3 miles down to here, it just started downpouring again. It was downpouring when I showed up here. Luckily, I was able to somewhat dry out the inside of my tent at lunch today. So I set up my shit real quick, got in here, and now I'm thankfully dry and I got my mind right again. So 18 here, which leaves me about just over a mile into the town of Kinlockaway, I want to say. So it's not much of a town, but they have a gas station, at least I saw on the map. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go in there and get a few snacks to get me the next day and a half up to Ullapool. And there's a couple of coffee shops there, so I'll probably dick around and grab a cappuccino, relax, and then head out. I still have to do 18 tomorrow. 18 seems to be the magic number. I don't have to do 18 tomorrow, but 18 from here puts me at a Bothy. Hopefully this one's open. I was very disheartened last time when those doors were locked, but hopefully this one in 18 is open. I can sleep in a dry shelter tomorrow night, and from that point it'll leave me like 11 into Ullapool. I think it's only like a 6 or 7 mile hitch from the trail into town, and I'm going to take a 0 at that point. Alright, boys and girls, I'm going to enjoy my coffee, brace myself for the wind and rain that's probably coming tonight, and we will holler at you fuckers in the morning, man.